EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. Oh, there's a big hit right away as he's knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Eluding the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 9, second and 5. Hurts sliding out of the pocket, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On play action, here's Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they work this well upfield across the 45. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown. Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Hurts throw complete there to Smith. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a toss right to Barkley. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. From the gun, it's Hurts. is incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Play action. Now it's Tua. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he's brought down. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
He's going deep for Brown. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense in the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. Right back to Achane on second down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Tua now on first down. Tua hit, and the ball is out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Tua going to throw. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the 2nd half.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying up.
Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Looking to pass. Tua. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st down, Tagovailoa.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And this is caught. Touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
44 yards.
And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns.
Sanders now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
2nd down. Here's Hurts.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the... Couldn't
cover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
3rd and 2. The 2 is going to change things up. They'll run for it with Achane.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Here's Mostert.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Up the middle, Achane.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown.
Devon Achane.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then and Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked up.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go, set, track 40. Let's go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Throwing on first down. Keene steps away to his left. And shedding through the tackle. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Keene. Flushed out right. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Off play action. Keene. They'll roll him out right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Keene buying time to his left. Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Operating from the gun. Keene escaping the pressure, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. All right, after the touchdown, this offense back out there to see what they can do. They'll have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll buy some time right.
They'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Keene.
They'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Off the play fake. Keene looking long for Thomas. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now this throw caught left side. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Throwing to start the drive. Keene forced out to his left.
A short throw hauled in by Trimble.
A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down.
Throw right side taken by Sanders.
Touchdown, Panthers. From 21 yards away.
And the Panthers.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off play action. Keene. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. He's going to take another shot here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So a
look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Off the play fake. Keene dancing to his left. Oh, look at the juke. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Keene being chased out left. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And that is a historic run for him, partner. With that pickup, he just broke Lamar Jackson's 2019 record for most yards in a season by a quarterback. No one has done it better across a 16 or 17 game.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, Keene. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing on first down, Keene. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Flush to his right. Past the 20. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A big play there. 48 yards.
And the Panthers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Keene. Eluding the pressure right.
Checks this down to Hubbard.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Back to throw again. Steps away to his left. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 30. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On first and 10, Keene.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw on second down, Keene. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Xavier.
Fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive first and 10. Off play action. Keene rolling to his right.
Now he's loose again.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. It's their quarterback.
52 yards. And the Panthers are moving closer to a date now, the NFC Championship game, as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference champ. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Keene flushed it, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it, because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
Today, from Bank of America.
Throwing to start the drive. Keene. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Oh, nice move. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're going to speed things up here.
the play fake. Keene. Escaping the pressure right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. A big play there for Carolina. 45 yards.
Well, I think we all understand his disappointment. Didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all, a huge play, and now they're set up 1st and goal at the 1.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Play action. Keene. Finding Sanders on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st down, Keene. That one complete to Ligon. Leaping over him. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Legette. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Throwing on 1st down. Keene. He's got a man complete. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown. A big play there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Keene. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Off the play fake. Keene. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have...
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Xavier... The offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. On 1st down, Keene flush to his right. Open man down the field. That's Ligon. There he goes again. Touchdown, Panthers. Xavier Legette on his way to a... This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that. And now the rookie's free. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. So we are in the final minute now of the 1st half as as this offense gets ready to take over. Off play action. Keene forced out to his left. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on first down. Keene. He finds his man. Complete. That's Hubbard. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Operating from the gun. Keene. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation to kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Shifts past him at the 45. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first and 10, Keene. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Carolina.
Xavier Legette.
37 yards. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Throwing to start the drive. Keene. That is caught by Thielen. Touchdown. Adam Thielen. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Off the play fake. Keene eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Off play action. Keene. He's going to let it go again. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great... Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. On first down, Keene. Wide open receiver complete.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. The partner is still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Keene dancing to his left. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw on second down. Keene flushed out right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's caught by Sanders. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Off the play fake. Keene. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Keene. He'll drop that down to Hubbard. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Throwing on first down. Keene escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now they're in the hurry up. On first and 10, Keene going to throw deep for the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over first and 10. Off play action. Keene. Flush to his right. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 58 yards. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's second and 3. Off the play fake. Keene. Open man down the field. That's Leggett. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They'll look to throw again. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Keene. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first down, Keene. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touch. The Panthers are NFC champs. As we sign off here, thanks for watching, and good night. play action. Keene eluding the pressure right.
There's Trimble, the tight end.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
A nice throw by the rookie from Auburn. It gets his guys a first down.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Xavier Legette.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. Off the bootleg, Keene.
Got a man, that's Legette.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on first down, Keene. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense,
touchdown Panthers.
Xavier Legette,
his second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Panthers will add to their first quarter.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down. Off the play fake, Keene. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown. A great effort there. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Off play action, Keene. And got his man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Being chased out left. He finds his man, complete. It's Hubbard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. On 1st and 10, Keene. He finds his man, complete. That's Hubbard. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. Alex Highsmith coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Cole Holcomb proving too much there for the offensive line. He gets the sack. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st down, Keene. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen, an 80-yard touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Throwing on 1st down, Keene. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. Oh, what a juke into space. Touchdown. Adam Thielen, his 2nd touch. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Off the play fake, Keene. Flushed out right. Down the right sideline. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl as we send you down to one of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Keene. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Panthers. Xavier Legette with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Panthers are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. So that one his 4th touchdown. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Off play action, Keene. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, Keene. Throwing left side, it's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. Third quarter action to this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Keene steps away to his left. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. Off play action. Keene sliding out of the pocket. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him, the mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just the third quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congratulations.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. On first down, Keene forced out to his left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And quickly they get to the line. They'll roll him out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. Third and a yard. Back to throw. Keene escaping. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Panthers are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Throwing again. Keene. Dancing to his left. Wide open receiver complete. Now he's into the clear again. He may go. Touchdown. A big play there with his third touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on first down. Keene being chased out left. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first and 10, Keene. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Flag, 95. Go.
Off the play fake. Keene. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Off play action. Keene. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Sanders.
Down the sideline he goes. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they... A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like
of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina.
On first down, Keene. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. It was Levante David who got the hand in there, knocked that pass away. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Keene. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Carolina! Xavier Legette. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He'll buy some time right. Dance. There he goes, right side. Shifts by him. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. How about that? Offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Off the play fake. Keene. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he's forced out left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. After one, a 14-3 ball game. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. Keene flush to his right. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Throwing on first down. Keene. He finds his man. Complete. That's Hubbard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake. Keene rolling to his right. Short throw to Smith. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. This 2nd and 4. Off play action. Keene steps away. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line. Looking to throw. Keene steps away to his left. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Their entire offense has been centered on him, and he's been carrying the load with ease. 100 yards rushing in a game for a quarterback is rare. In a single half, darn near a masterpiece.
To throw on 2nd down. Keene buying time to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Keene. Open man downfield is Sanders. He's got him. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Keene. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, a heck of a move. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Off the play fake. Keene.
This one into the hands of Thielen. Loose inside the 30. Adam Thielen.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Good throw there.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
He finds his man, complete. It's Hubbard. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, Keene. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first down, Keene. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Keene. And that's complete to Sanders. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. Looking to throw. Keene. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Back to throw. Keene. Flushed up, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina.
Xavier Legette.
Now the offense back back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Keene. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Throwing on first down. Keene. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen already. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off play action. Keene. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. A great play there. 75 yards. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the fourth, Charles, and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Touchdown, Panthers. Alex Arma, 32 yards. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Keene escaping the pressure right. Nifty move. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st down, Keene forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Gets past one man. And he's taken down inside the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And